My lovers, welcome to my channel. My name is Maple Love, and I'm here to deliver a message. Before I get into this message, I want to thank you guys. Some of you guys reached out to me yesterday. You were concerned because I was sounding really low, and I've been sick, so I've not been to my day job for a little while. And then with the moon and the eclipse, I was absolutely exhausted. Absolutely exhausted. So I'm just taking it easy. And hopefully I'll be back to full strength soon, okay? But thank you guys. You guys were very sweet. Thank you. All right, so let's see who's coming through to deliver the message today. I hope you guys are all right. I normally have fish, but today I turned it on and it's supposed to be some butterflies, but it's a parrot. So somebody is coming in to deliver some quick, fast messages to you. You can expect that. Some of it might be harsh, discordant, maybe things you may not want to hear, but maybe things that you need to hear. They've been thinking about this for quite a while, and they're getting ready. They're getting ready. There might have been a lot of gossip surrounding you guys. There's people talking. Or it looks like this person has been consulting other people, but really they've been listening to their intuition. Really tapping into their emotions. And that's what's driving them to come and bring this message to you. Not this message. Some of you are going to get a physical message. It's about love. Okay? This person's overflowing with emotions. So let's see who's coming through. Then we're going to look at the backstory. Then we're going to see what are they thinking about when they think about you. Then we go into the extended. What are they feeling when they feel about you? What are they hiding? What do they want to say? 3D self. What do they want to say? Higher self. And then future actions towards you. So let's see who's coming in. This is an alchemist. So somebody who's deeply in touch with their spirituality. And they've gone through a transformation. So I don't think that it's any coincidence that I've chosen butterflies today. And it's supposed to be all butterflies, but now they're showing us orchids, and orchids are pretty sexual. So I'm getting that this person, I'm feeling a lot of sexual energy for you, but there's also a purity of heart there. There's a lot of purple there and a lot of yellow. So they're being guided by the divine to bring this message to you. And they're really trying to work on their confidence to come forward and step forward and bring that message. Now, orchids are also about the feminine aspect because of how it looks like the female genitalia. So I'm getting that this person has been tapping into their feminine side. I think we got that in the message yesterday. They've been tapping into their feminine side, and feminine energy is about receptivity, it's about intuition. So the intuition, the divine, is what's driving them to come towards you because they have had a transformation. They've had a transformation. And it's deeply impacted how they see themselves, especially how they see getting sex. There's been some kind of sexual healing there with this person. Okay. All right. Anyway, let's go here. So this person has had a transformation, right? And that is why they're coming towards you. It says here, transforming of base motives and goals into golden wisdom. So they've looked on their past where they've erred, where they've not been their most authentic self. And now they've taken the pearls of wisdom from those experiences, those life lessons, and now they turn it into wisdom to guide others. And now they see what they have to do. So they've transmuted a lot of the negative energy into something positive and into something beautiful. They've transformed. They're beginning anew. Let's see what else. I don't think you guys are in communication. However, this is limited or no communication. Destroyer. Okay, the negative aspect. Let's see what it's about. Intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. All right. So, again, base motive, life motives. So this person, very much a toxic energy. A toxic energy. Now, this could be past energy, but it could be that this lingers into the present as well. So we see that they've been transmuting a lot of negative energy, but there's some negative energy that lingers. And one of the aspects that lingers is that they're the type that broke down people's self-esteem, their self-confidence, broke people's dreams. And the reason why they did that is to control. It's to control people. It's to control people. So if they do praise you, it's something very strategic. And when they do break you down, it is always strategic as well. Okay? That's a very toxic energy here. And there's a picture of the volcano, so you get this person is also very explosive as well. You know, there's some people that keep their emotions inside. Not this one. Explosive, lashing out, especially when they feel threatened. See what I'm saying? Just how the bird just lashed out at the other one when it came near his bowl. When they feel threatened, they lash out. Let's see who's this person. So someone in transition, or someone in transition. It says here, slave, negative aspect. Giving your willpower to an external authority out of fear of making your own choices. So this is a people pleaser. This is a people pleaser, very concerned about what other people think. And because they're concerned about what other people think, they may not have been relying on their own intuition for a very long time. So they allowed other people to make decisions for them. They gave their authority over to someone else or some other people, whether it's their family, their friends, the person that they're with now. They don't want to take charge of their life. I'm getting that this is from childhood as well. Maybe very authoritarian parents. So they've always had someone there making decisions for them, and they expect that from their partner. So they may get very authoritarian or dominant partners. And even though they resent the authority, there's a freedom in that they can blame other people for the course of their life. So it's a crutch. If anything goes wrong, it's not them, it's the other person, because they didn't make that decision. Okay? They don't have to take responsibility. They don't have to be accountable because it was not their decision. And then we have here student in reverse. Arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge. Unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. So there's been a student for student's sake, but not to help others. And the kind of knowledge that they acquire is knowledge that it seeks to destroy. So they may be an admirer of Machiavelli, those kind of tactics. Also that guy, The Art of War. Or is the Art of War Machiavelli? And I think the Art of War is Machiavelli. What's that other book? Oh my gosh. Guys, my brain isn't working. I remember it. I think it's by a Japanese writer. Yeah, it is the Art of War. Because Machiavelli is a prince, isn't it? Yes. So I am right. Right, so you look on their bookshelf, you might see Machiavelli is a prince, and you might see the Art of War. I can't remember the writer's name. Sorry, guys. The old brain not ticking as well as it should today. Yeah, and then we have a scribe, preserving knowledge and information. So, getting the feeling here, this is a writer. This is a writer. May love books, loves writing, but seeking and preserving knowledge, that's their forte. Using that knowledge for good? Not so much. Not so much. Let's see who else is coming through here. We have pioneer but shadow attribute. Compulsive need to keep moving on. Right? So this is someone, commitment phobe, rolling stone. They're keeping it moving because they don't want their attachments. Attachments are dangerous. They might actually start to have feelings for people. And then when people leave them, because that's what they expect, that people will abandon them, what will happen to them? They can't sustain themselves, you see? So they keep it moving. Not attaching to anyone, but want to keep you very much attached to them. Let's get 3 more. Says advocate, inspires you to put compassion into action. So this person, a nice light attribute here. So this person I'm getting has the gift of gab, and they can galvanize people into action, really stir people's emotions and galvanize them into action. But they've also been using this gift sorry guys, they've also been using this gift for the dark. Using their words, their gift of gab for the dark as well. So stirring your emotions, negative emotions to galvanize into action. So stirring jealousy and that kind of thing. Playing with your emotions. One second, guys. We have a gambler, light attribute. Willingness to follow intuition even when others doubt you. So it seems like there's a shift that's happening in this person, right? So before, they were, not following their intuition because they didn't trust self. They didn't trust self, and because they didn't trust self, they didn't trust other people, okay? But also because they didn't want to take accountability for their actions, they didn't trust their own intuition either. Rather relied on other people to make choices for them. But it seems like there's a shift in the wind here. And then it says bully. Highlights your tendency to intimidate others. Helps you confront the inner fears that bully you. And they're really good at that because they know what bullying is all about, because they've been there. So they've transmuted this negative energy into something positive. So I'm getting that they might be a counselor now. I'm helping people confront fears because they've been there. They now understand why they were bullying in the first place. They've been there, now they're able to help others identify their issues and fears. So let's look at the backstory. What happened between you guys? That's bringing you guys to this point. What happened? And this is a Lover's Path Tarot. I think this was donated by Charlotte, actually. My friend Charlotte from Happy Twins 1111. I really love this deck, especially when we're telling backstories. You know, just the imagery and everything is just beautiful. Alright, so let's see what happened between you guys. And it shuffles really well too. Alright, so what's the backstory, guys? What happened in the past? What happened in the past? In the past, this person wasn't putting in the effort in your relationship. We have here the 8 of Coins. Okay? 8 of Coins. They weren't putting effort in the relationship at all because they want to be free. They didn't want to be tied down. Alright, Rolling Stone, right? Alright, so let's see what happens here. Okay, let's see what's happening. Yeah. So we have a liar. Yeah, in the past, this person, this is like a pathological liar, honestly, but a stranger to the truth, or maybe somebody who manipulated the truth. And the reason why they did that is that they weren't seeing clearly. They weren't seeing themselves clearly. And because they weren't seeing themselves clearly, their view of the world was also skewed. Okay? So because they had base motives, they also thought that other people had base motives as well. So they may have had preconceived notions about you because that's all based on their experience, right? So they weren't seeing things clearly, and because they weren't seeing things clearly, they were deceiving themselves, and because they were deceiving themselves, they were also deceiving you. So we have here Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. That's the Ace of Swords, reverse. So even if the truth hit them in the face, they won't be able to recognize it. What happened in the past? There was some sort of unbalance. Okay? There was an imbalance in the relationship. Somebody was giving, somebody was taking. And so as a result of not being in one's authentic self. Six of Cups. They did feel like there was something there. They did feel like this was a soulmate situation. You felt that, they felt that, they felt that. There's Sagittarius energy here with the balance card. So you might have had moments of balance as well, where you all felt in complete harmony with each other, and you felt the Six of Cups energy. Both of you felt that there was something here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. You both felt it, but it wasn't based on truth. This person was putting on a facade. They were just being who you wanted them to be. And eventually somebody made a decision. You or them. And I'm getting that this decision was to part ways. So Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy there. Because this you realized, I think it was you. That was all an illusion. This person wasn't being their authentic self. Because people can lie, but energy can't lie. So somebody walked away. Somebody chose a different path. Could be them as well. Could be they walked away. True to form. Because they got to keep it moving. They didn't want the attachment. They didn't like the feelings that they were feeling. So they decided to, okay, let's keep it rolling. This is dangerous. I'm getting attached. They were still feeling that strong sexual pull towards you though. They felt it. So they might have been coming back into your life every now and then, maybe for some kind of sexual contact. Because that's what they thought this attachment that they had to you was. They thought it was just about sex. They couldn't understand why they felt the need to come back to you again and again and again. They just thought it was sex. Here's Sagittarius, Aries energy there. So even though you guys parted ways, there was still the sexual chemistry, which was undeniable. And you guys just felt it, that there was something here, that this person was the one. Both of you felt it, but this person wasn't willing to face self. And part of facing self is facing your emotions. So you guys felt it. Both of you felt it. That this was a Two of Cups situation. This was a spiritual union. But this person wasn't willing to fight for this relationship. They weren't willing to fight for it. In fact, they started running from it. It was just too intense. This is not what they wanted. It was just too intense. This is not it was not something that they could control. Sexually, they couldn't control themselves, and then bam, you want to bring in emotions and spirituality? Hell no, bye. I'm gone. It's too much. I can't control this. And what I can't control, I will not be part of. Bye. But you know, like a curious child, their mind is telling them danger. But something inside of them is like, there's something there. So they kept coming back, just, like approaching it cautiously, touching it and running away. Touching it, running away, But they weren't willing to fight for this. They were running from this. Running from this love. And it all had to do with their self-esteem. They didn't feel confident. They didn't feel empowered. Next to you, they felt like crap. Because this is you. Nine of Pentacles. Single, abundant in the material world, confident. Next to you, they felt like nothing. It felt like nothing. And this person just never got the opportunity to speak their truth. It's Queen of Swords reversed. Whenever you did hear a smidgen of truth, it was maybe true through arguments, harsh communication, horrible communication. Really kind of, narcissist behavior. Communication meant to break you down. That's the only time they spoke the truth. But otherwise, they said nothing about their feelings. And you just decided to release this burden. It was too much. One of you released this burden. It was too much. It was too intense. It was too much. This relationship had become toxic. Somebody released the burden. Too much, too toxic. There was love there, but this person didn't know how to love. So you had to release that. One second. Yeah. You got that strength. You got that strength to walk away. To release that. To stand up for yourself. Put an end to their in and out behavior. You got the strength to say goodbye to this Queen of Coins. So it could have been an earth sign. It could have been an earth sign. I have to tell you guys that I'm getting another message. That this is not a backstory. Hold on. I got it from even the first set of cards, but I have to deliver it. I was ignoring the message, but I have to deliver it now. Okay. So in the past, someone wasn't speaking their truth. Okay? Someone wasn't speaking their truth in the past. They weren't bringing this truth to you. They knew that they had to bring this truth to you, but they weren't. So they've been thinking about it, bringing this truth all this time, and restoring balance to this relationship because they recognize that this is a Six of Cups relationship. So they made a decision. They made a choice to reignite this relationship and have a new beginning in love, a new passionate beginning in love. Because they could no longer deny that this is a Two of Cups relationship. They can no longer deny this. So they've put down their defenses. They've put down their defenses. They don't want to be defensive against you anymore. They don't want to run anymore. And that's why they got rid of the other party. They're now single. They've been working on their self-esteem, working on their self-confidence to come towards you. But they were afraid because the last time you guys may have spoken, you might have been the Queen of Arrows. You might have been the Queen of Swords. Really cut them out. I'm also getting the feeling that they might have been with a Queen of Swords and they cut her out. Okay? Because the relationship that they had with this Queen of Swords was just too burdensome. And they finally got the strength to release the burden and get rid of this third party. This message is loud and clear to me. So there's a backstory, one, but there's also something that's happening right now. Somebody is gaining the strength to release a third party. I'm going to take one more card on this, and then I'm going to get into what are they thinking. Yes, I know that. I knew it would come. Somebody's coming to make you a solid offer in love. That's what they're thinking about. Somebody's coming to make you a solid, grounded offer in love. Let's see something. When this person thinks about you. Yeah. So that's a story today. Somebody's coming to make you a solid offer in love. Let's see what this person is thinking, and then we'll go to the extended for the rest. So if this is your person that you saw there, somebody is coming to restore balance to this relationship and make you a solid offer in love. They've gotten rid of a third party. It was too burdensome. It was too burdensome. When this person, you see what I'm saying? I told you that. I told you that. Because I set out to tell a backstory, but Spirit had other ideas. This person is coming to restore balance. They've made this decision to invest in this relationship. When this person thinks about you, thinks about you, this connection, this person has made a decision to invest in this relationship. And part of that is getting rid of a third party. You see what's going on here? Yeah. They may not have had the strength before, but I'm getting that they gain that strength now. So that's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is Leo energy. So right now they may not feel as empowered as they usually feel. They know that they have to gain the strength to make this move. If they have not made this move already, they know they have to tap into their spiritual strength to make this move, to walk away from this third party. I tell you, I have my ideas, but you know, Spirit clearly had a plan. Yeah, that shit. Guys, I saw this sword, this card in my dreams last night. I saw this card in my dreams last night. It was just there, hovering just like this. Somebody's come to speak their truth. So that Ace of Swords that was in reverse in the beginning, it's now upright. Somebody is come to speak their truth. They've thrown off this authoritarian, this authority that had them in their power. And then they're coming forward to speak their truth. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. Yeah, they've walked away from some situation. Or they may have perceived that you have walked away. But they're coming to speak their truth. They're coming to tell you this truth here. They've been guided by Spirit to come and tell this truth to you. So they may have walked away from you before, or they might have walked away from a situation now, or they could have perceived that you have walked away. But they're coming to speak this truth here. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy there. I think this moon had a serious impact on this person. This moon energy. And they're following their intuition, and their intuition is telling them, come and speak the truth, buddy. What else this person is thinking about? So this is what they're thinking about right now. They're thinking about the truth. Yeah. They're also thinking about how they hesitated to bring the truth before. They were their Nine of Swords. That's a Gemini energy. So they're also thinking about all the lies they would have told, how deceptive they've been, how immature they were. That's what they're thinking about, how mature they were. So lots of mental energy, of course, in the mental space. So they're thinking about all the lies, all the deception, how they were so immature, especially with their communication. And the reason why they were like that is because they didn't have anything solid to give then. They weren't ready to give anything solid. They had nothing to give. They had nothing to give. And even now, when they want to bring this solid offer, they still feel like they don't have enough. And that's been a recurring theme that we've been channeling, that this person doesn't think that they have enough. And I really think it's not about having enough. This person does not think that they are enough. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. But regardless, this person is coming. Spirit is guiding them that they need to tell this truth. It might be harsh, it might be things that you don't want to hear, but they're coming. Because they're just here overflowing with love. Didn't I not tell you that? They're here overflowing with love for themselves and for you, and they want this new beginning in love. So we're going to go to the extended version here now. And we're going to look at their heart space, how they feel, anything that they may be hiding, 3D and 5D messages, and then potential actions towards you by the end of the month. For those of you who can't join me on Patreon, I thank you guys. You all are so beautiful. I thank you for all those who wished me well and really picked up that I wasn't doing well. You guys are just so caring and so lovely. And I didn't expect anything less because I always get good subscribers. I've always maintained that. And you guys have been absolutely lovely to me. So thank you guys so much, okay? All right, bye.